Welcome back, everybody. This is going to have to be part two. I had to answer a call from my girlfriend, not realizing that it would end my video. So this is part two to my collection on everything I own. I will go through this book in a second, but I wanted to show you. I got, out of the $50 I was talking about, I have one magic coin hollowed out in the center to do magic tricks. I don't know. People sell them on eBay, but they're probably not worth much. 1987 Phillies that are the true, not intended for circulation. If you find these are really not meant to be out there. So I have a couple of those. And that magic coin. Fun. And these are everything that I find worthy of flipping up. Mostly my 9 West Point quarters right now. It's a nice little collection. Each of those probably go for about $10-15 on eBay. There's a really ratty looking V-nickel that I just found. A 61 that I'm not 100% sure if it's a proof or not. A lot of these are, that's a 1992 San Francisco dime. That's a San Francisco 87, but it's in really rough shape. Most of these are proofs. We got a 35 Buffalo that's in good shape. A couple Indian head pennies. And we got one 1922 peace dollar that I had found in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was down there for a wedding and was checking around some banks and asked if they had anything interesting, and one of the banks was like, yeah, we got $4 coins, and pulled this out. And I'm like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna take that. So that was a nice surprising find to find in a place that I am not from. So kind of like it's supposed to be here and be in my collection now. And a lot of these are proofs. Most of these are proofs. There's a 1984 proof penny, proof dimes, proof nickels. And that's mostly what this book is all my proofs. These are some nice $50 proofs, 82, 83, 85, 87. There's a nice 87 proof, not intended for circulation, so nice. 91 and bicentennial proof. So they're all in not the best of shape, but they're all proofs, so I don't have very many in my collection. So, and this is everything that I just thought was worth flipping up. A couple of these probably aren't worth flipping up, but there is a 2024 D. If anybody knows about how low minted some of these coins are, the 2024 D is very hard to find. And that's just a 2010 that I don't collect, these quarters, but it was a 2010. I know how less minted they are, so it's a Yellowstone, and it's in really nice shape, so I just saved it. A couple of these up here were gifts to me. This one was a gift from my girlfriend's grandmother. I'm just going to leave it there like that. This is one I had bought for myself at a show. I don't think this is truly what it says it is, but it's still here. And I do have a Third Reich coin that was gifted to me, so I won't show you the back of that. You guys know why. So that's the book. Mainly the West Point quarters is why I have that book. I really like the West Point quarters. So, all right, I guess that's that book. Let's show you some dimes. I have a Roosevelt dime book and a Mercury dime book that I have started. And let me know how your guys' books are. I kind of just started all this stuff this year, so where is this one supposed to go? 44. Yeah, good luck with that. Some of these books really do suck with holding these coins in place, but for a Mercury head book that was only started this year, I think that's a pretty good start. Here's my Roosevelt dime book. That's pretty full. There's nothing on this last page. There's no dates, but date-wise, this is getting there. I like it. So, yeah. Nothing too crazy, like I said. Nothing's full. Nothing's... I do have some foreign coins. Let's go through this really quick. This was just a gift to me. I don't know if anybody cares about foreign coins, but a lot of different ones in here. I don't have the time to go through it. And this is all a foreign jar, a foreign cup. Everything in here is foreign. So mostly Canadian stuff in here, like Canadian pennies. But that's at least that jar. And I do have a collection of foreign coins. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but stuff that I find worth pulling out, I will, and throw it in that cup if it's foreign. And if you're just starting out, I forgot to mention, these two books are going to be a huge help in understanding what's going on and what's out there. This is just this is the actual price guide of coins. So like anything old is mainly what you're looking for. At least that's what I'm looking for, you know. And my 2019 West Point quarters, I guess those are newer, but mainly everything I'm looking for is old and silver. So, but this is a book on some of the errors, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I found a couple, but errors just aren't worth as much money as people think that they are. And it's a very niche market, and people have to really like what you have, and it has to be a pretty substantial error. So I do have a tray of errors that I'll probably make a video on eventually. Nothing crazy. Most of those are just up on eBay to see if anybody wants something like that. So those are the dimes. The dimes are almost complete and getting there. So I do have, you know, books for those. I have quarter books that are complete. Some that aren't complete, but... And these are in really nice shape, just in case anybody cares. But that's nothing too crazy. Let's see what else we got. Other than the pennies and some of my graded coins, the only thing I haven't really showed you are my nickel books. And sadly, there was a little bit of an accident with my cat. He knocked these books off and tore them in half. So, I mean, each book's about the same. I'm missing the 38D, 38S, 39D in both books. Some of those in both books. But some of these are in a pretty good shape, if you ask me. If this is the nice book. I don't think this is the nice book. But those books aren't anything, like I said, nothing insane. So they got some nice silver in there. And let's see. Yeah, here's the ones at least that look a little better. I did have those spots filled. They just fell out. So I'll have to just find them again eventually. And I'm working on getting more books to try and fix these books and to work on the rest of this jar. Because this jar is... I do save some 1930s, 40s, and 50s. Just not all of them. I don't have the ability to save every single 1941 Philly, 1941 Denver, 1946 Philly, 1946 Denver. I just can't do that. This cup is already... you know, probably maybe 10, 20 bucks worth of nickels. But most of these are San Francisco minted ones, so that's why they're in here. I do keep the San Francisco if I see San Francisco minted nickels. And once I get more books, I will be using those to just, you know, for most of the San Franciscos at least. And I know the bottom half of that cup is normal mint marks like Phillies and Denvers, so... eventually, that'll be done. I guess that brings me over to... I can show you these really quick. These are kind of special to me. These are the 3 nickels that were made in 2004 and 2005 for the new design. But the reason these are special to me is I personally flipped these up with my grandfather. Probably like, you know, 2005, 2006. My grandfather passed away in 2015. And I didn't start this hobby until 2024. I didn't pick up collecting coins until 2024. So that's 9 years after he passed away. And I had found these and I had remembered that I did that with him. And so, you know, I'm just going to keep these from now on, of course. I'm just leave them as is. They're not MS 67, 60, you know, they're probably nothing crazy. They're just normal circulated change, but it is a very, very nice memory that I have with my grandfather, so that's fun. And if anybody cares, my grandfather, I did when he passed away, you know, we were going through the house, and I have had this little nifty contraption ever since he passed away, and I'm almost positive this is his. You know, he collected coins, and so he had even written on one of them that basically it says add 1 over slot because the nickels aren't correct. 1 over the slot is a full $2. But I've had these ever since he passed away, and I've been using them since he passed away, but I just haven't been using them to their full potential with my coin collecting. So these have definitely been, this has been one of the most clutch things I own. So, and it came from my grandfather, and I'm still putting it to use. So, love it, love that. All right, let's go ahead and knock out some of these pennies. All these right here, please do not drop one. All of these are wheat pennies that I have already gone through for my books. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. Yeah, pennies are a little rough. But I think it's just a 1919 I found in my downstairs somewhere that I knew I had, but I gotta maybe pop it in somewhere. I think it's a 1919S. These. I had found these at a store the other day. They opened their cash register and I saw these pennies and I'm like, no way. So I was like, can I see those really quick? And I saw, you know, 1940s, 1950s, and I'm like, all right, let me buy these. There's got to be a few of these in here that I need. So this was personally written up by somebody else, and they went to the full extent of telling me how many of each date and each mint mark are in here. So I'll probably just take out what I need and maybe keep it like this. But that's somebody's hard work right there, and it'll be used in my collection. So I don't have time to really show you the whole penny collection, but it's not very big. Just know that. I'll at least show you my favorite book. This is probably my favorite book because it's so nice. And most of these coins, I know there's a few of these coins that will go into this book. So, like, you know, like maybe that 49D, 49, a couple of these S's are going to go in there. But I like this book because of how nice the quality of coins are. I spent some time, you know, doing the best I could, finding the best I could. And this is the result. So some of those will probably end up in here. And that's a plus to me. Alright. So that's my silver. That's everything else. That's my dimes. That's my nickels. Let's take a look at some of the graded coins I have. This was also a gift. Somebody might find this cool. I find this pretty cool. I do collect copper. Just like copper pennies. Right now, this is my jar I'm working on. There's 2 jugs, 2-gallon jugs downstairs full of them, but I don't even know what I'm going to be doing with them right now. I just know that copper's worth more than a penny, so I'm saving it right now until I figure out what I want to do with it. But these are copper rounds, and these were a gift to me for Christmas, along with most of this stuff. About half of these graded coins were a gift on Christmas. So these presidential dollars were bought for myself, but these, at the point when I bought these, were not my money, but at the point when I bought these, I was still just learning, and buying these actually really helped me in learning what kind of, like, what a proof was, what a decameo is, what, you know, some of the, I don't know, it was just kind of helpful to me to know what exactly a proof looked like. And yeah, these are all just president dollars. Some of them are not proof, some of them are, but they're in really nice shape. James K. Polk, Truman, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, William H. Harrison, and Van Buren. So that's at least some of my presidential dollars. I do have a couple of presidential dollar books, but I just never have ordered presidential dollars for myself and gone through them. Those are, I don't know, I'll probably do it eventually, but there's just really no need to. There's nothing crazy in the dollars, you know what I mean? Some of these are pretty fun. This is a S-minted Proof 69 Deep Cameo Iowa 2004. So this was a gift for Christmas. All these were gifts for Christmas. But I looked this one up in the Red Book, the price guide, and this one's worth about 10-15 bucks. So that's a nice little coin right there. It's a nice proof. Some of these, again, aren't too crazy. They're kind of shady backroom companies, but I don't know. Anything else interesting? See, it's a 1975p uncirculated. Like the last one was a log cabin that was brilliant uncirculated. So these are kind of just AU, BU, nothing too crazy. Log cabin, BU, commemorative issue. That one's in really nice shape though. I don't even know what company this is either, but it's International Numismatic Bureau. San Francisco, 1942. San Francisco. Wheat cent. You know, who knows why that's flipped up. These were all just gifts to 1977 San Francisco Decam Gem Proof. So I'll have to look that one up. I haven't looked that one up yet in the Red Book to know its price. Brilliant uncirculated 2001 Roosevelt dime. Let's see. PF 60 Proof 69 Ultra Cameo dime. So it's just a proof to 1985 S PF 69 Ultra Cameo proof. Again, I'll have to look that one up. That one's probably one I can look up. Brilliant uncirculated Washington quarter. So that's just a Arkansas. Brilliant uncirculated Arkansas quarter. And then a nice 1986 S PCGS PR 69 Decam proof. That's a really nice one too. I think that one's probably worth 10-15 bucks a pop too. And that is pretty much everything in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed part 1 and part 2. That's literally everything I've found in 2024. So 2025 can only be up from here, right? I mean, I'll have to do a lot more half-dollar hunting. I like my silver, and the dimes will probably need some work. But that is everything that I have. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Take it easy. Keep on collecting. And, comment back. Let me know how your guys' collection is. If there's anything cool you'd like to know, I don't know, guys. I'd like to hear from you. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.